Hey guys, so I'm letting you guys know now my posting schedule is going to be backed up for some home reasons. And before we begin, I would like to say the other self-harming Killua video and this Killua video is based off my own depression. And I would like to say thank you to all of you guys on the last Killua video saying that y'all can relate, because it made me feel a little less alone in this. Anyways, I hope you guys can feel comforted with this video. Trigger warning, this one does have the suicide attempt, and two parts will be in this video, the one where listener survives and where listener dies, because I didn't have time to make two parts. Anyways, enough talking, let's get into this video. And sorry if you hear any background noises, my neighbors are screaming, I don't know why. You felt so belittled in this world. You felt like everything you tried, you always failed. Even when you tried your hardest, when you felt like you succeeded, someone always has to find a conflict to put you back down again. This can especially come with your parents. Every time you would walk back to them with a high grade from school, they would always ask you, "Where's the A+? Why couldn't your grade be higher? Why couldn't you try harder? Why couldn't you just study more? Why do you have to be so damn lazy all the time?" Those words echoed in your mind for years. But as soon as they went around other people, they were always praising you, like, "Good job, good job." But you know those words mean absolutely nothing. You knew your real parents, but they didn't. They always belittled you, calling you stupid, lazy, and nothing. You always felt so small. At times, you would just sit in your bed and always think about, what if it's true? What if you are really that stupid? What if you are really just a greedy pig? You couldn't stop these words from replicating in your mind. But a special two people brought little hope into your world. Killua and Aluka. They would always hang out with you, especially when you guys first met, and you all got ice cream together. They brought you some joy in your life that you have never experienced in a long time. You would always love to hang out with them. Anytime your parents would yell and scream at you, you would always call Killua up, and he'll always make time for you. Just to talk. He doesn't ask you so many questions. He just wants to be there for you, and you appreciate that. But lately, the depression has gotten worse, and worse, till it resulted in self-harming. It was the way that you thought you was punishing yourself. Every mark is for every failed grade. Every mark is for every time you felt small, stupid, all the names you've been called in your life. Soon, there was a line of scars between your abdomen, your legs, most of your arms, your thighs, anywhere that could be hidden by clothes. One day, you know that you was this close to finally meeting your end. You know you didn't deserve the least painful way out in your train of thought. So you took your razor blade and marked a small X on your abdomen. When you're ready, this is the way you're gonna go. Even though you moved out of your parents' house about 2 years ago, their words still followed you. Even though you lived with Killua, they would always call you on your phone. You tried changing your number, but somehow, even when they weren't talking to you, their words would echo in your mind. You couldn't take it anymore. You loved Killua dearly. He always brought light into your life. But you couldn't help yourself. You had to go. You felt like you need to go. It was your only way out. One day, Killua was downstairs, and you couldn't hide anymore. You wanted to go right now. You took the knife that you hid in your dresser just for this positivity moment. But you thought of Killua. You decided to text him one last message. As Killua was watching TV downstairs, his phone started to buzz. He opened the message to see it was you. He read, "Dear Killua, I'm sorry I had to leave you like this, but I couldn't take it anymore. The pressure is too much. I'm sorry I had to leave you behind. Tell Luca that I love her with all my dear life, and I love you too. Please, forget about me and move on. He was confused by the message. Then, soon, he heard a loud thump coming from your room. He quickly ran up the stairs. Listener? He called out. No answer. Listener? No answer. He walked closer to your door. Since he wasn't wearing any shoes, he felt something watering on his foot. He looked down, and his muscles tensed at the sight. It was blood. Shit! Listener! He tried to open the door, but the door was locked. In a moment of desperation, he bent himself against the door, breaking it down. Witness you on the floor, you bleeding out of your stomach. He broke down in tears immediately. Listener! He ran over to you, crying your name loudly. Come on, stay with me. Keep your eyes open. He acted quickly, taking off his shirt and wrapping it around your waist, trying to keep the blood and keeping you from bleeding out. Listener, come on. You was half dazed, but your eyes were half closed too. When you closed your eyes and opened them again, you saw yourself in the waiting room. You was in the hospital. Killua and Luca were sitting right next to you. Killua, Luca? You said in a tired voice. Listener! Luca practically almost jumped on you. Luca, wait, she's still in pain. Listener, why would you do something like this? You know I could have lost you. You smiled at him. That's the whole point. I don't deserve a place in this world. I know I'm gonna die. You're not gonna die, he said, you moron. You're gonna stay with me. You promised you're gonna stay with me. Remember? He was in school. And you promised never to leave my side. I'm sorry I gave you that false promise. I love both of you guys so much. Your eyes started tearing up. It's time for me to go. We both know that. That silence played as your heart monitor beat. Goodbye. I really love all of you guys. As your heart monitor flatlined, Killua started panicking. Fuck! Someone help! A nurse walking by heard the commotion and realized your heart rate had flattened. She quickly yelled for a crash cart. As the doctors gathered around trying to bring you back to life, as they electrocuted one charge, they put it against your chest. They shocked you over. 200 charges, no heartbeat. 300 charges, no heartbeat. The nurse looked at the doctor, and the doctor nodded his head. Time of death, 8:30 p.m. Killua started to burst out into tears, more tears than Aluka ever saw him cry before. I'm so sorry, Oni-chan. She hugged him tightly. You don't have to be sorry. It's not your fault, he said in between his tears. He looked at your body. You died with a smile on your face. One of the greatest smiles that he only seen a couple of times when he's around you. I know you're gonna miss her, 'cause I know you loved her too. I did, Killua said, crying as his tears set her hair dribbling off her face.